boy, come up off that neck. Into the trends. See Ali be the band.
Good evening. We are back with another episode of the Central Division Show. Chicago people will be here soon, but we're into the second week of the playoffs. We were able to create some opinions based upon the first set of games, and it's been real spicy and I won't say argumentative in the Slack chat, but we've been kind of talking our ish about everything that's been going on, but we'll see what happens at the end of this show. So right now we got Tate in the building representing the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's going on, man?
B Falls, what's good, man? What's good? It's good to be here with you guys another week, man. Yeah, it's a lot of talking going on in our Slack channel, but that person ain't here, so I won't even address that right now. Well, I mean, to address it on here anyway. But yeah, it is a lot of the stuff been talking.
Right.
But
yeah,
man,
yeah. Go ahead.
These playoffs have been great, man. Right? I mean, I know both our teams are in battles that maybe we didn't expect, but they battles now, right?
For sure.
So I mean, it's competitive. I didn't think. I mean, and we'll get into, I'm sure, each individual one as we go on. So I'll just say it's been great basketball for the only series ain't really been good is the OKC and Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, even I couldn't understand the way that San Antonio was or Portland let them walk them down yesterday. But yeah, so but past them, a lot of series been good. So we'll just see what keeps cracking.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that's the OKC series is the only series where it's a possible sweep at this point, because I think everybody else has had at least one loss, even from the lesser team. But we'll start in the Central Division, and then we'll kind of pinpoint a couple. We'll try to get through everything, but we definitely want to pinpoint the most competitive of all the games. So let's start with Cleveland. You guys have a 2-2 series at this point, right?
Yeah, 2-2. Yep.
Okay.
We won the first 2 home games. They won their 2 home games.
Okay. So what did you see? I think up until last week, it was, what were you guys, 2 games in at that point?
Last Monday we played. We were just 1 game. We just played that Saturday before we started the playoffs. I think last Monday we only played 1 game. I think.
Okay, so
I could be wrong.
There's been 3 games since.
I think it was one that we played Saturday.
So. Because we played today, which is our 4th game. So yeah.
Then we played Monday. Then I think we played like Thursday or Friday. Then we played yesterday, Sunday. So yeah, it's been 3 games since we last was on here.
Okay, so just give us a rundown of the games that you've seen since we last talked.
Well, you break it down easy to me, right? It's the 2 in Cleveland and 2 in Toronto. The 2 in Cleveland, the Cavs were able to score points. Harden and Mitchell and Harden. I guess I put Don's name first in that. But the combination of Mitchell and Harden, probably at home, I know they scored 58 one game and like 54, 55 the other game. So as a collective, they's averaging like over 50 points a game between them, like 53, 54 points a game between them at home. Conversely, in Toronto these past 2 games, Donovan Mitchell scored 35 in 2 games. And I think Harden might have scored about 35 or 40. So where he was getting 100 points, over 100 points in 2 games at home, in Toronto, they in the 70s at best. You know what I mean? So they scoring average went way down. Toronto playing really scrappy and mucking it up and picking up at the top of the half court, putting pressure. They really trying to force somebody else to beat them outside of Mitchell and Harden. They jumping the ball, and my guy Kenny Atkinson need to come up with a concept. I think what I would look at potentially doing is getting Dennis Schroeder on the court more with the 2 of those guys, so you got extra ball handler in the game that can push the pace, bring it up. You play down, obviously. You take Dean Wade out, but you're picking up the pace. But Toronto like to play at pace, but Toronto is playing at pace off their defense, which causes turnovers. You put Schroeder in, then you're not as suspect to have as many turnovers because you got an extra ball handler on the court. So yeah, that's how I see that going. But so game 3 is Wednesday or tomorrow. I think it's Wednesday. Could be tomorrow. But yeah, so it's a big game at home. We got to guard home court. I mean, I wish we was up 3-1 because we kind of choked the game away yesterday. We was up by 8 points with 2.5 minutes left and ended up losing that game still. But yeah, so going back home, I feel good, but it's a must for Cleveland. I mean, really, it is. And I think when we go up 3-2, then I think we can go ahead and go back to Toronto. Go ahead and close out. That's what I'm predicting to happen.
Okay. And before we get into the Pistons, the Chicago Bulls guys popped out. They fashionably late. Ricky showed up in the shades. Ricky Shades. You know.
Well, that's a good one. Just like Trolley Suede.
Did we talk about the?
I like that.
Yeah, it just popped in my head. But did we get a chance to talk about the coaching news? Is that something that we talked about last week, or
I happened right after the show last week, I think.
Okay, cool. So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts about Billy Donovan stepping down, and who do you guys don't have a replacement as of yet, right?
No, we do not.
Okay. Any thoughts of who that might be? Are there rumors out there? What's the thoughts?
They want to hire a GM, and obviously the GM and the coach should go together. GM wise, they haven't. I think Matt Lloyd is the front runner. I've been hearing. He's the assistant GM in Minnesota. He also helped with the Bulls in the early 2000s with Jimmy. But he drafted Jimmy Butler and put together Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, and someone else I'm forgetting. But yeah, no coach. Billy Donovan stepped down. Billy Donovan is well liked in the NBA community. He's well liked by the Bulls. I mean, they basically wrote him a blank check and said, "You can stay here as long as you want."
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all though, B. Foster Tay. Shout out to y'all on this Monday, and this glorious Monday.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
One more thing on Billy.
Oh
we
yeah.
had an interview with Coach Lester Stewart last week. Draft scout extraordinaire. He spoke on the Billy Donovan thing. He kind of predicted. He's like, "Hey man, remember Billy? He just left OKC. Like he didn't want the extension. He just stepped away. He's like, that's probably what he's gonna do here." I think it might have been that day or maybe a few days later. The day later he stepped down. And he also mentioned that the fact that Billy went through a rough year, deaths in the family, and all that. So he probably does want to just step away, clear his head, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, that's a long season. I mean, it was pretty strenuous on the court of all off the court aside, but yeah, on the court was pretty strenuous as well. So
aside from his personal stuff that's going on, the Bulls, what you say, Zeke, would have kept him? They wanted to keep him, or would have kept him, right?
Yeah, they was basically saying, "Hey, you're our guy. Whatever you want." I'm pretty sure they will let him go to let him be a GM or move up.
Yeah,
they want to keep him by any means necessary.
My question is on the court, right? On the court, as fans, did you guys think it's time for a change, or you wish he stayed? Like, how y'all feel about it?
In this situation, I think he kind of had to go because I mean everybody else, the whole roster is pretty much gone. The head guys is gone. The GM and Acme, Karnisovas, and Eversley, they gone. And when you clear a house like that, you kind of gotta get rid of the coach because you spoke about before. When they bring in new head guys, they want to clear out and let me bring my own team in. So that would have been awkward with him staying.
Billy Donovan was like Will Smith in the Fresh Prince in the living room by himself, like looking around, like, where is everybody? Like, this is it, you know what I'm saying? So,
and this is after the team was like vouching for him weekly, like, "Hey, Billy Donovan, the best coach I ever had, and he's the reason who I am." They're speaking real highly of him. So, even with that, they probably would have came in and let him go. So I think he saw that coming. So let me just step down.
Well liked, by the way. Like no
Yeah,
one
he's a good
says
coach.
no one
Yeah.
ever says any. I
Mhm.
haven't heard anything bad about Billy Donovan.
Mhm.
All right. So let's get to these Pistons. Really?
Oh wait, did y'all talk about the most important news of the week?
Nah, problem.
Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, no, we ain't talking about that.
That's surprising. But breaking news: Cooper Flag barely won Rookie of the Year over.
Oh, why you got to put Barely in there? Why you can't give him his props?
Because it was a close race. I'm reading like one of the closest of all time.
Oh, so it could have been Cole. If it's a tie, it's Cole, or do they have to vote?
No, they said Cup won, but it was that close though.
Oh, okay.
Cooper, you said
I mean, Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Football, right?
Cooper,
Right, football. Yeah,
receiver. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know they were announcing awards.
Yeah, they doing it sporadically.
Yeah.
Because Coach of the Year was first. That seemed kind of fake because it was like there wasn't a grandiose announcement, but it is what it is because he got Bickerstaff fighting for his life right now.
Who's Coach of the Year?
They haven't announced it yet.
So that wasn't real.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think
JB won it.
he did.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe.
Come on, man.
I seen Alexander Walker.
Nah.
Yeah, I saw Alexander Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 nominees: Mitch Johnson, Jones.
Oh, okay, they finalists. Okay,
all right.
they do the finalist thing now.
The stuff you see on the internet, you got to triple check that stuff because you don't know what they gonna say.
You get that stuff in your algorithms. They're gonna keep hitting you with it.
Yeah.
No digging.
Yeah. But yeah, the Pistons got shocked in game 1. And they bounced back really, really well in game 2. The second game at home, they won 98 to 83. It was close in the first half. And they, just increased the defensive intensity, had a playoff record, 7 blocks in 1 quarter. I think it was third quarter. And had like some kind of a crazy run in the third quarter, like 30-4 or something like that. It was pretty insane. The Magic looked like what we would have, which I think is still the real Magic. They shot 25% from 3 and 33% from the field. The Pistons had 6 players in double figures, and things looked up. Obviously being at home, you get that extra boost. The role players play a little bit better. Like I said, 6 players in double figures, including Tobias, who's having a great playoffs in general. Not who you want to be your number 2 scorer at this point, but elephant in the room, Jalen Duren. Now he had a decent game in game 2. Well, I can't even say. I mean, he had 11 points in game 2, so not great, great.
Thank you, Foster. Keep it a buck.
But and he said he's saying thank you because he needed the slander.
No.
Why you say thank you then?
No. I'll let you finish, Craig. I'll let you finish.
Yeah, he's had a very underwhelming series. He was had 11 points and 9 rebounds in game 2.
How many blocks?
In game 2, he had none.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was game 2, but we kind of look past that. You win by, what is that, 16 points. Duren can score 0 if we win by 16 points. But now, ensues game 3 back in Orlando. So of course the crowd is going to be into it. It's the first game back. They they stole a game in Detroit, so they amped. And it got spooky again for us. So there was for most of the game, it looked, I won't say it looked out of reach, but it just never felt in control for us. Banchero has looked like a man amongst boys. He had 25 points. Desmond Bane matched that effort. He just is a bona fide Pistons killer in my opinion, even going back to the Grizzly days, but he matched that 25-point effort. Duren, Duren had 8 points in the game. Yeah, 8 points, 3 of 10 from the field. Just, painfully outplayed by Wendell Carter. He did step up his rim protection. He had 5 blocks in the game, which was probably the shining moment. I just think that I don't know if he's wearing down or it just seems like his motor isn't there. It just seems like he's just a step slow. I mean, he was very dominant in the second half of the year, and we just haven't seen any of that. When you look at the stats, I got you. When you look at the stats, though, he statistically has never fared well against the Orlando Magic. I'm not sure what that's all about, but Rick, what's up?
I was going to say the Angel Reese Bowl, but second half of the year, he's been averaging the 26 games, I think like 25 and 11.1 rebounds. So he's been hooping. Go ahead.
Yeah. The second half of the season, he really took over, especially when Cade was out. But yeah, and I hate to think that it has anything to do with Angel Reese, but there's been a fair share of trolling going back and forth. After game one, she, said what she said, and then she was, cheering her man on. He had like 17 rebounds or something crazy. Like, it may not have been 17 rebounds, but it was a nice amount of rebounds. And she was
17 rebounds.
Yeah, it was 17. Yeah, for some reason that stuck out to me. But she was basically like, "Oh, you hooping like me out there with all the boards." So they having a good time right now. But
y'all know the pop culture part of it. I ain't hip to. Who Angel Reese go with?
Wendell Carter.
Oh, okay. I did hear that before. Okay, I thought that was a while ago. But all right.
So she had did
she was with Duren though.
Angel Reese. Yeah, she did a little launch. It wasn't a launch, but there was simultaneous pictures on vacation from the same, same sunset or whatever. So I don't think it was ever a super public thing, but it was a known.
Right.
Shade
Room figured it out and put 2 and 2 pictures. Look, this the same background.
Right. I'm sure that wasn't an accident or anything like that, but it seemed
I
like
was more that coach of the year AI. They just out there sniping people, starting stuff.
Yeah, I mean they did. I mean, you don't.
Well, I'm sure they both probably kicked it, but same background, same couples. I mean, that seemed odd to me, but I don't know.
It was like I said, it was a soft launch. They didn't do hand-to-hand pictures or side by side, but like
I took it as they went on vacation together, Angel at the same spot with each other on the beach. That's how I took it. Okay.
With each of them.
Yeah, no, they're different times. Like she at the same spot with the Orlando dude and then with Duren. That's how I took it.
No. What it was is it was like during the summertime and they were on vacation and Duren took a picture of a sunset and Reese did like the same day. So they're like, oh, that's interesting. But it was pretty much a known. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty much a known thing that happened. But Duren has been a little off and her and Wendell Carter full blown like together. So yeah. I hope it ain't got nothing to do with that because he's losing a lot of money right now. Low key. He's kind of helping our future out. It ain't helping right now, but he's driving that price down a little bit because people were kind of like, do we want to give two players the max? So.
Is that like my boy last year, Ty Jerome smoked his bag in the playoff?
Not in this. I don't think it in the same way, but
Duren is an All NBA candidate. Like
Ty Jerome was 6 man right next to 6 man of the year. I ain't comparing the two. I know Duren is more valuable, but I mean on there's levels to it, right? But he's smoking bread though.
Yeah. Playoff, performance is definitely knocking down his value. So, but yeah, Orlando made some questionable shots at the end of that game. It got kind of crazy. They were like off the back heel. Damn near above the scoreboard, drop down. I don't want to put too much sauce on it, but we'll see how things go. I still don't think they're all that good as far as scoring wise, but they're a talented team. They're a team that probably shouldn't have been an AC. They had a lot of injuries, but I think that the Pistons definitely have to win today. If they lose today, we definitely cook. But I still think that we should be able to win. Probably they'll probably take us to 7 at this point, or we'll take them to 7. It's tough to say that they're taking us anywhere, but yeah, moral story: Duran's got to be better. Rick.
And this is sarcasm, Tate. I know you don't like him. Tate's boy Dennis Jenkins hasn't showed up at all. Like he was supposed to be, stepping up, and he got the bag. He got his money, and now he's like, averaging like 5 points. Like my GPA was like a little bit under that, but he's averaging like 5 points. He's shooting like 22% from the field. Like, where's Dennis Jenkins, man? Tate's boy. He ain't stepped up at all.
No,
if you say my boy, you can be like Tate's boy, the Predator. Then I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
True.
No, I mean going into the minute, like I said, going into the playoffs, one of my biggest concerns was the second point guard between Karis LeVert and Dennis Jenkins. One of them had to step up. Neither player has stepped up. I'm not really surprised. If you're not, something tells me that if you can't handle the rush of the end of the playoff, end of the regular season, something would tell me that you're not going to wake up, when the playoffs start. So at the end of the day, he is a two-way player that had a nice little string of success. And ever since Cade's come back, he's kind of settled back into looking like a G leaguer. So, yeah, I don't know what to make of that. We can't really ask too much of Dennis Jenkins. You got to put that on the shoulder of your other all-pro center to, fill in the void, because Tobias has done what he can do. Duncan Robinson is what he is. And, without Cade, we'd be swept. So there's that.
I think Duncan has hit 3 threes per game each game. He's pretty consistent with that.
Yeah, while probably giving up a whole bunch because that's not his forte. But Tate, what's up?
No, I was just going to ask. Duncan Robinson is needed on the floor offensively, but defensively he's a liability. He get picked on. They keep trying to put him in pick and rolls and stuff like that, and that kind of, because Cade do need help out there. And we, not this past season, even the season before, I was like, Cade need to come off ball and be get a secondary playmaker so he can save some energy, because he got to do everything. His usage is super high and he's super dope. He's gonna be top 3 in MVP if they let him in, because he didn't play 65. But yeah, man, he just need another guy outside. Duran dominated the paint, but even when they had Shaq and Kobe in their prime, you had like Derek Fisher out there, somebody that could get stuff under control, hit the open 3 and stuff like that. They just need a consistent piece like that. They don't need another all-star, but just somebody consistent.
Yeah, that's where it would have been nice that if Jenkins had somewhat kept up the performance of what he's done. This guy's had 30-point games during the regular season, and he's kind of reverted back to little to nothing. So, even if, Duncan's a defensive liability, at least you got you got a spark plug off the bench that can, if nothing else, give Cade a breather. So, but that's that. Go ahead.
Oh no, I got one more. Coach Mosley, is he out coaching Bickerstaff?
Well, he knows them quite well. They like homeboy.
Best friends.
Yeah.
Best friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the wives hang out and all that.
He out coaching when JB last year in Cleveland. They played Cleveland won in 7, but they was down 20 at halftime, had to come back. JB was getting out coached in too.
So that might be, I don't know. He might have shared too much, divulged too, gave too much game out or something. Because he seems
Falk, like you playing your homie on the court. You know what he's moving. You know what he like to do.
Yeah.
So they around me just along. He can kind of, JB would have to just switch it up drastically and do something different that he ain't expected.
Yeah, and JB struggled in that aspect as is. So, what y'all think about Mosley's job in that sense? He's making a nice campaign for himself if he wants to stay in Orlando.
Yes, it's what I asked I think it might have been last week, if he
Last week, yeah.
They knock out Detroit. They can't fire him.
Correct.
It'd be crazy, and I feel like that's got to rally the team. Like if Banchero had smoked with Mosley at some point, nothing like some winning and shocking the world type stuff to say, you know what, let's let bygones be bygones. You're not so bad.
I think if it go a tough 7, he can probably keep his job.
I would think so too, but
now if they don't win another game and Detroit just win all the next games, then maybe not.
Yeah, and then we'll have severely choked at that point. But
can't lose.
Right. But let's take a quick break and then we'll get to the rest of the East. All right. So we got the Knicks and the Hawks right now are tied at 2-2. The next game is the 28th. When is that? That's tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's tomorrow. That's probably the most, I won't say it's the most competitive, but it's been pretty back and forth. Have you guys been paying attention to that series at all?
Yeah, it's been one of the most, one of the closest. There ain't been really no blowouts. It's been a good series. Some guys aren't showing up though.
Who would you say?
A guy that looks like one of our hosts.
Oh yeah, doppelganger. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bridges
Damn.
ain't showing up at all. Yeah, he's smoking out there. He
doing worse than Duran.
Yeah.
He kind of had a rough second half in general. Like,
yeah,
but he played all the games though.
Hip hop hooray.
Yeah, he checked in and kept his streak going. Yeah, checked in, checked right back out.
I don't have a problem with Bridges as much as I have a problem with Mike Brown. I've never, and don't call me a hater, Tate.
So is Mike
but
Brown
I don't like Mike
Bridges
Brown.
went 0 for 3?
Huh?
Well, I respect your take on Mike Brown. I've seen Mike Brown, get cooked in a lot of playoff series and win Coach of the Year and then big lose. But I didn't see LeBron every playoffs except for last night ball out and carry teams. And
how do we bring up LeBron?
Yeah, how do we bring up LeBron?
That's why people don't like LeBron, because where did that come?
That is why where all this hate comment come from. The hater things was from the chat. And now every time he say something, he gotta go, I ain't hating. But it's because of LeBron. So if you can call Mike Brown trash, I agree with you. But if you can't say, oh yeah, LeBron is balling. I mean, I think even your producer Vincenzo said, man, Tate cooking y'all on that LeBron take.
We're not even talking about LeBron in this segment.
That's how it came up though.
We're talking about the Knicks and Hawks. Stay on course. Stay on course.
Mike Brown used to coach LeBron.
No, well, whatever, dude. We're not doing the
right.
7 degrees, all right?
A very loose correlation.
Yeah, a loose correlation. I'm talking about Mike Brown.
The hate part is what took it there. He said, Tate, I'm not hating.
I'm talking about B. Foster to redirect the show. I'm talking about Mike Brown. I'm not liking how he's taking out Cat and Brunson out at the same time. He's not like, you need to leave one of them in like at all times. You need offense. I don't need Deuce McBride out there running the offense and getting all, you know what I'm saying, running my offense and getting points. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. And I understand like PC. I know these guys are NBA players and NBA coaches, whatever. But like, I would think that you would want one of your superstars, all NBA players, to be on the court at least one of them at the time.
Okay. So I don't know who we had going. I think we had the Knicks winning at the beginning. But have your thoughts on that changed? Do you feel like Mike Brown might smoke the series with his coaching? Or?
I had Knicks in 6. I still believe it. It might go 7, but I still think the Knicks will pull it out. No Diddy.
Yeah, kind of a toss-up though, because the Hawks, they actually went up 2-1, so the Knicks were kind of playing for playoff lives in the last one, but I think that was
CJ cooking too.
Man.
CJ cooking them.
yeah, McCollum, yeah.
He having his way with Brunson.
Yeah, that old dude getting it in, boy. No, did he? Shout out to the old timers out there still balling.
Old timer. I mean, he's not that old, but he's been
He's like 33. I mean, he's over NBA, right?
yeah, he's there. He's there.
He's rotting away in Washington. Other teams should have been looking at him.
Washington and New Orleans, two
Yeah.
pretty bad teams.
So when you talk about Orlando, you think, I don't know, it's just a correlation again. But if Mosley get fired, you think Billy Donovan got any go back to Florida and Orlando where he had his success at? Would he be interested in that?
It's possible.
Yeah,
It's a good
that's
connected.
not a
dot.
bad team to start off with.
Nah, it's not.
No, and yeah, familiar area, and
Mhm.
if he wants to get right back into coaching,
Right.
what he got going on. But yeah, so the last series in the East is Philly and Boston, and we had an Embiid sighting, I think, in the last game. And Philly at some point managed to actually win a ball game. I'm assuming it was in Philly. I'm kind of surprised. I thought they might get swept because that was without Embiid that they got that win. But
It was in Boston. They beat him in Boston.
oh, they beat them in Boston. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Boston was launching threes. couldn't hit none,
Yep.
which was bound to happen.
But I think the most glaring thing that I noticed from that last game that Embiid played was they're a much slower team. It's a totally different style of ball of basketball when Embiid's out there. Maxey started slow, so I think that just with him being out for the amount of time that he was, I think that it took a little bit for them to get back used to him being around. He had an okay game. I don't think he shot very well from the field, but I mean, he is one of the best players on the team. So, yeah, I don't think that Boston's going to sweat it out too much now that he's back. But it is still a series at this point. It's 3-1.
I remember in October I said JoJo slows down the Sixers. They can't spread their wings and fly. No.
Yeah.
VJ and Maxey, they getting up and down that court where JoJo is ball. You gotta slow it down. And even though as talented as he is, you gotta let them young gunners go.
Yeah. It's
Philly got that.
okay. Young guns. Okay. All right.
I know Tate would know young guns. Rockefeller. Boo 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 boo.
Oh man. But yeah, so that's that. Let's get on to the West. OKC and Phoenix, that's probably the most non-competitive of all of them. I don't think any of those games have been close. We thinking sweep for that one, or you think that Phoenix will pull one out?
No, it's a sweep. Dylan Brooks should be quiet, man. Talk about I'm going to guard SGA. Relax, let's calm down. You had 3 games. Yeah.
Did you really wear a ref shirt to one of the games, or was that AI?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I can see him doing that. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, that might have been fake. Once again, you got to clear your sources before you run with anything that you say is factual. But I did see that somebody put that out there. But let's get to the most highly talked about in the Slack chat. The Rockets versus Lakers. The Rockets did pull one off yesterday without Mr. KD, who's still out with an ankle sprain. Yeah, kick it off, man. I know you've been watching all the games.
Did anybody see the ankle sprain? I've seen no footage of this ankle sprain.
Could have happened walking across the street. It's KD.
They said it happened in the game 2. He played game 2, right? They said it happened towards the end of game 2. I ain't seen no footage.
Oh, so I thought this was due to the injury that made him miss game 1, but he
No.
Yeah, they said it was game 2. He messed up his ankle.
Yeah, they say he did something to his ankle game 2.
and it's so severe that in the elimination game he couldn't get it together. I mean,
Man, can't do it, man.
all right, well, hey, what you the Rockets did win pretty clear in the last game, but do we know what KD's status is going into game 5?
I don't know his stats. I don't know that it matters either, though. The one game he played, they lost. But I mean, the Lakers, I mean, the more that they win, they lost last night. They didn't play a really good game. Houston really came to play. Udoka had them boys ready. They were scrappy. They was feisty, but they needed that in game 2 or 3. It's too late for that now. So the Lakers won't even worry until it be 3-2. Because they to them now, they focus is just resting Luka. The quicker they get this over with, Luka and Austin Reeves. And Austin Reeves might come back the next series.
Yeah, they saying Luka not close though.
Oh, he was on the court before the game the other day. Now I don't know, light activities maybe, but he was on the court. So, if he can come back by game 2 or 3 the next series, that's still good.
Right.
That give you another 8-10 days off, depending on when they win, when next series start.
Luka ain't got a rush.
No, he don't got to rush right now. But yeah, man, it's been a good series. I don't know what it is after last night. Before last night, LeBron was averaging like 29, 8 and 8, and shout out to LeBron and like I said, McCollum, another old dude that's balling. Your boy Tobias Harris, OG ball. He been balling for y'all though. So while I'm the OG on the mic, I got the platform right now. I just want to shout some of them guys out. But yeah, I think the Lakers go ahead and take this in 5. They going back to LA. I think they go ahead and close that out.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy without Luka and Austin Reeves that they they damn near swept them. But we'll see how things go. The next series we're going to talk about is this has probably been the most heated of all the series somehow, but yeah, it definitely got spicy at the end of last game. Minnesota was up big. Daniels had a layup towards the end of the game, and some say this was the one time that Jokic actually got back and played defense or tried to get back. But yeah, they mixed it up pretty. They mixed it up. They got a little mixy at the end of the game. Minnesota's got some injuries though. DiVincenzo, another number 0, Achilles injury, and Edwards is going to be out for I think they said a couple weeks. Which
Yeah,
I mean,
he might.
You
be
can't
done.
play on. Yeah, you can't play on that.
I think if they were somehow made it to the finals,
He still wouldn't be playing. That was a nasty hyperextension.
yeah, that was pretty violent. It looked like if they had said that was season ending, I wouldn't have been surprised. But
That's how you tell your ACL too, by the way.
yeah,
That the way he landed, that was an ACL looking like yikes.
But do you guys think that they close out the series? I mean, they're up 3-1. It was a blowout in the last game.
No.
Do you think?
No.
You think they lose the series?
I think that Denver still has a shot.
Yeah, it's not over. For
It's
them.
not over.
This just gave them a better chance.
Yeah, you give them a better chance. But the reason you lose Dante and you lose Ant-Man, that's a lot. Like now you're gonna have a backcourt of Mike Conley and Ayo. And even though Ayo is good, I mean Mike Conley is like 56, and I know he's one of Tate's.
Ageism again. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I know.
Ageism.
But, no, seriously, like in the playoffs, like dude, Jamal Murray is a young joker that can go around that dude. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not saying that Conley trash. I'm just saying, like he going against who would he guard? Actually, no, they will put Brown. They put Conley on Brown, who's trash. But
Yeah, he losing money too.
but
You talking about Bruce Brown?
no, Christian Brown.
Christian Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I think Denver is still could come back. They still can come back.
They down 3-1. You got them coming back.
I'd be willing.
And they got blew out too. But I mean, I'm sure they gonna
I don't
come
think
out
they're gonna
swinging.
lose. I don't think they're gonna lose tonight.
If they don't come back, even being down 3-1 in the situation they in now with the injuries, it's still gonna look bad if they don't come back.
Yeah, if they don't come back.
How long? How long is Ian out? I know Vincenzo done.
They said a couple weeks from like
Oh,
He can't come back this series. Nah.
no.
That
well, I mean, I think your boy Randall's got to step up. Randall and Reed, Nas Reed. I mean, they got players that can still compete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That guard
I'm not
play,
saying win. I don't think they lose 3 straight though.
You know what?
What's it? 3-1 now?
Yeah.
if
Denver,
the game had been close, I would have been like, okay,
Yeah,
Denver. But
After the injury, I thought Denver was going
I
to
thought
take
Denver-
over.
I
they
think
didn't.
Io went off.
Yeah, Io went off. Chicago's own. Io
Yeah.
went off, but
We had that guy, didn't we?
yeah, we had that guy. It's not, and let's not shortchange Rudy, man. Rudy been guarding Luka, man. He been stopping him. He making life hard for him. Difficult. Sorry,
He been guarding Joker.
Joker. I'm sorry, Joker. My bad. Thanks, Tate. Yeah, Rudy been making Joker's life difficult.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And just to rewind before we get to the last series, Pay made a point about Udoka and his job being in jeopardy. I mean, when we rewind on that game, the Rockets were in control of that game with some time left, and they had some very untimely turnovers to get to that point. It was an errant pass by Jabari Smith, and then Reed Shepherd got ripped up. We've talked about it the whole time as far as the point guard play and all that, and Udoka's response was, y'all need to grow. We were in the playoffs last year. This isn't everybody's first rodeo. You guys need to grow up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, they've had 2 underwhelming. I mean, starting off the last series down 3-0 and losing they lost in the first round last year too, right?
Oh, Houston.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Houston. Who we talking about? Houston.
Yeah.
No, they beat Golden. No, Golden State beat them. Sorry. Yeah, they did lose.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, especially, the KD situation, you can definitely label that as kind of being a big, portion as to why they've struggled so much in the playoffs. But is he on the hot seat right now, you guys think?
Is he Udoka?
Hey.
I would yes or no. I would say no.
Random. John Morant and Triple J are at the Orlando Detroit game.
Oh, Jaren Jackson?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
he
so random.
not going nowhere. Well, they cool. They friends.
They played together.
Yeah, they played
Why are they in Orlando?
because it's a playoff game.
Oh.
They
Watch
can't
the
wanna-
Pistons blow it because I think we're down right now.
Ja
Yeah.
might
Yeah, early timeout by the Pistons.
Ja might want to go to the 3-1-3.
Oh.
Bad
don't-
idea.
That don't help. Yeah, but as far as you, man, both the Thompson boys play for arguably the 2 best teams in each conference, but the lack of true point guard play is hurting both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had true point guards, Detroit Pistons and Houston Rockets, Fred VanVleet got hurt, they probably started their night 1, that opening game of the year when they played OKC. And you seen they didn't have no point guard, and they was trying to play Reed Shepherd. Then they put Thompson in point guard. You knew from right then it's gonna be a struggle all year. Way that goes. Both of them teams. Shout out to another old head. Could have used Chris Paul.
Yep. Yeah.
Used Chris Paul.
Hey,
Even-
I go a step further. Foster, I blame your GM. You should y'all stayed pat. Y'all was like, oh, we good. All right. And you see what happened. Y'all got nothing. No firepower.
I mean, Chris Paul can get in and manage a game in the clutch and have leadership on the bench with experience.
Yup.
That was an easy pickup to me for a team that's point guard needy, whether he start or not.
Yup.
I mean, if that was the case, why didn't the Clippers keep him though?
Well, he
He
was
was trying to rebuild. He didn't get along with Lawrence Frank either. They ain't like each other.
right. The Pistons should have signed him. Get him in the right sets.
Maybe I don't know about saying that. Oh, they need a true point guard because Cade. You saying because Cade is not a true point guard?
No,
His usage is too high. He need to be able to come off the ball and have somebody reliable outside of Jenkins and outside of LeVert that can run the offense.
valid.
That part.
Talk your talk, Tate.
It's definitely been a sloppy series for us. I part of me thought to myself that I wish we still had Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder worked really well.
A point guard.
Yeah.
Point guard.
Yeah.
How much better do you think he would make Duran? I mean, Chris Paul, how much better do you think he'd make Duran?
Yeah.
It'll be Lob City Motown.
Yep.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah.
But you was cool with it, Foster. You was cool that they didn't make any moves.
I mean,
Okay.
there was nothing that y'all could have contended with when the way we was running through the league earlier.
You was y'all needed Jaden. You got rid of Jaden.
Nobody said anything about Chris Paul when we were dominating. There was no talk of Chris Paul. Maybe I'll tell you, maybe when Chris Paul first left, but I mean when he first got let go.
What Tate told you, like, hey, we won 60 games the previous
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
He warned you, regular season different.
Yeah,
It is different. It is different.
Yeah, you talking real spicy. Now you got the
He said you Frost, you were never spicy. You were big energy false, bro.
yeah.
You were big energy false. Like we up by 6 games. It don't even matter. We got
Yeah, right.
He did know.
Yeah, y'all do. And then you know who the blame is? Jaden Ivey. He put a spell on y'all, man.
That's a Christian man. We don't do spells now. I saw my IG. He got the picture with his wife. They cool. They good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
His dreads look kind of short in that picture.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an old
I
picture,
think
man.
that's an old pic.
Oh.
Trying
So y'all on it too.
rekindle the flames.
Rekindle the flame.
She didn't look happy in that picture either.
Yeah.
Get out the reverse.
Hey, they keep having kids, so yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do, I guess.
As long as she don't never get mad as my dude wife got to him, the one from the Memphis Grizzlies, she murked the dude. Who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, Lorenzen.
Oh, yeah.
Lorenzen Wright. Yeah, Lorenzen Wright.
Oh snap! I thought you was talking about left eye.
Oh,
burning down houses.
Yeah, Andre Rison played football, but yeah. But false, really. And I said the same thing last year. Cade can play it, but there's too much expected of him every game. He got to play make, he got to score, he got to do everything. If you had somebody that reliable, not even a dog, reliable and experienced, you know what I mean? That could do a little more in that position, Detroit would be better off for it.
Yeah. And I said it probably on another show, but it's like even if we do manage to get past Orlando, I feel like we've already exuded way too much energy against a AC team. You got to contend with the Clevelands and New York.
I don't think they're real AC.
Right, yeah.
I don't think they're a real
they're not
AC
the
team.
typical
Paul.
AC.
They're predicted to be 3 at the beginning.
At the beginning, they were. That was one of the teams, especially after they got banged. They were predicted to be like even more so than Detroit to be. I mean, I don't know if they had Boston up there without Tatum because they didn't know how Tatum was going to do. But but New York,
that's just what I was saying because when who went into the playoffs, that surprises. It wasn't we didn't have Detroit at the top, and we didn't have Boston even being there because Jason Tatum was out.
Yeah.
Boston overperformed, and y'all overperformed to win 60 games and be number 1.
Yeah.
And then I don't think nobody has Charlotte, even they made a play in, but being one of them teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the East was wide open.
It was weird. Yeah. I mean, they going into the year, we knew it was going to be wide open because, a lot of teams were on the bottom swing, Indiana included, who was the best team in the East last year. But the last series we have is the Spurs and Trail Blazers. The Spurs are up 3-1. Did Wemby sit a game?
Yeah.
Did I see him? That was just precautionary, just
concussion protocol.
Oh,
He was
Okay.
upset about that too.
and
I
is that the game?
I think
On game 2.
he didn't really have a concussion. They asked him about it. He didn't really want to speak on it though. He's like, hey, ask me after the season. So
Because he had a concussion, man. That Joker was not just like Smokey said about Debo. You got knocked up. Look out. Yeah. He did. He got up, walked off the floor woozy.
he didn't hit his head.
you can
In his
say it
defense,
again.
he didn't hit his head. He hit his chin.
Well, if you take a chin shot in boxing, you get your ass knocked out. Chin check. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
And then when he walked off, he was woozy.
He got something to say about it. Obviously, he don't think it was him.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a competitor.
He wanted to play. Yeah, he wanted to play.
I do
I mean,
like.
hell,
I like that.
the president wanted to go on with the dinner the other night after they was capping at his ass.
And he was popping. He was popping it too. Like whatever. We ain't gonna say it. Anywho, so do they play tonight?
Yeah.
Not tomorrow. 28. No, they play tomorrow.
Well, it's 3
So-
games now. Who the other 2 games tonight? I mean, I'm watching Detroit and Orlando right now.
Thunder and Nuggets play again.
Yeah, Nuggets and T-Wolves.
Thunder and Nuggets. Nuggets
That's the
might-
late. Ain't the one after that? Is it
the Thunder
closeout
game.
game for somebody?
Nuggets the latest game.
Yeah, but it's one in the middle. It's one that's gonna start at like at 9 something.
Thunder
Yeah,
at 9:30. It's Suns.
Okay, they that's the closeout. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Thunder gonna finish this up.
Right, quick.
You can go to sleep on that game.
Right.
But I got to stay up for the other game. I can take a nap.
Yeah, you can take a nap for Thunder. Wolves and Nuggets, you might want to stay up for.
Hey, Minnesota could close it out too.
Nah,
Maybe.
no way.
Who can close out?
The 40 from Io.
Io not scoring
40 from Io.
Nugget.
Hey, I got more confidence in Io scoring 40 again than I do Bam 83.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again.
But yeah, like Paige said, most concussions from your teeth violently slamming together. Yeah, that's why people wear mouth guards. People think it's just for your teeth, but they actually prevent concussions because that combination. But
which speaks to why the chin check is the #1 knockout blow. They clatter them jokers together. Bow. Fight down hard, no Diddy.
So yeah, Wemby will probably be back by tomorrow for the next game to close out the Blazers.
He played the last game, Foss.
Oh, he played the last game. Okay, all right, yeah. So I knew one game he was sitting out, and I couldn't figure out why.
And yeah, that was game 4. They won that one. They lost the game. He went out early in the second quarter. Then the other day, Portland looked like they could tie. They was up by 17. By the time the third quarter, they was down by 8. Like a 25-point turnaround in one quarter. I said, man, Portland trash.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy that they even got into the playoffs, but helped out the Bulls, so it is what it is.
They did.
Just to give y'all an update on the Pistons and Magic game, the Pistons are currently down 14-21. So we'll see how the rest of that game goes. But like I said, if we can't get it together today, I don't know what to say about that.
I think win or lose for Detroit, they got to make some roster changes though.
Yeah. I mean, well, when you say right, I mean this is in the off season, but that won't help us none the rest of the
right. Yeah, I'm saying even if they make it to the
improve,
final, they still got to make some changes.
I mean, everybody to me is expendable except Duran, Cade, and Thompson.
Sarr. Yeah,
that's
Sarr had a pretty good game last game too. He had 17.
Them 3 guaranteed starters. If you can trade anybody and get you a legit point guard, just below all-star level, it make y'all better all the way around.
Right.
And we got money to spend. Obviously, we got to get Duran out of the way, but Tobias is coming off.
Tobias Harris up? Is he up?
Tobias is up, which at this point it's like figure something out with him because he's kind of a saving grace right now. But
right now because of what's on the team, but he could be upgraded.
He could be upgraded, but if he wanted to come back because he's made like $400 million, like at this point he shouldn't be chasing a bag. Like
Tobias amazing.
Oh, he should take a pay cut.
Yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
He got to come back on a team friendly deal, but he could go to another team that want to give him. I mean, because I don't know what he's making this year, but I feel like his floor is 20 million.
Yeah, he making 25. I want to say.
Okay, so if he go to 20, I'm cool. I love Detroit 20, but nah, if somebody say, "Oh, we'll give you 28,"
Oh my god!
I don't think anybody's giving him 28. But yeah, he's making 26, 26 and a half right now. He signed a
It was
2 year.
almost like 300 million.
Yeah, Tobias.
I told you 5. Yeah, I said I wanted to say 5, but yeah,
I don't even remember him playing for the Clippers.
Yeah.
that was the Blake Griffin trade.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah. We all got Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he was Pistons,
He
Clippers,
started.
then back Pistons. Okay.
Detroit.
He started with Pistons. Okay.
Yeah, his wife is from Detroit. So
He started with Milwaukee.
you know what? Was
They
he
probably
in
traded him then. I don't
the
know. Playing
Jennings?
from
Was he in the
Milwaukee.
Jennings deal too?
Brandon Jennings.
Oh wait, yeah, I think he got traded his first season.
Draft night probably.
No, he played.
He played for them
Milwaukee.
because he was skinny then. He was kind of a real.
Yeah, he got that old grown man weight on. We get that
He
sometimes.
got traded the next season. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And he Channing Frye, they first cousins too.
Oh, really?
That's why they both corny though.
Man,
Tobias is corny.
almost 300 mil. Never been an all-star. No,
He
no
cool, but he ain't as corny as Channing. But I still see the
yeah.
DNA though.
Yeah. I mean, they look like if they say we cousins, it's like you probably are cousins. But damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, he's the highest paid person who's never been an all-star. By the way.
Wow.
Never been an all-star.
More than CJ?
CJ been all-star once, ain't he? Once.
No, but I think, like you said, Tobias made 500. So I don't think
Tobias made some bread. CJ done made some bread too.
he done made some bread too. I mean, you hang around.
Jay been most improved.
Yeah, I said all star.
That's like an all-star.
No, it's not.
All-star junior.
No, it's not.
DJ had 250. He right under him.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a 20-point scorer for a long
Yeah,
time. Same thing with Tobias, just steady. Like he ain't never averaged no 30, but he'd give you, 18.
Yeah. I thought CJ
double digits
all
for
one time.
You said what? Tate?
I know. I thought CJ's all. See, I don't know who, but CJ might be the player that played as long over 10 years is the best player in the league that ain't made All-Star game.
What about? Can I go in the old school way back machine? What about your boy Rod Strickland? Tate? He never made All-Star team.
Yeah, he's a beast. I mean, he got CJ cooked.
Yeah.
Out of the people in the league now that's played 10 years, never been All-Star, CJ's better than all of them. I don't even know who they are. I'm just saying CJ got to be better than all them dudes.
Yeah. No, CJ nice.
Hey, Rod was all NBA, not an all-star though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Roger. Oh, Duran with the shot.
Oh, they didn't came back. Okay, it's a game now.
It's getting close.
Tate, I just had one question for Cleveland. Are you? I mean, I know that it's a rock'em sock'em, low scoring 1990 basketball, but are you disappointed in the way Cleveland is playing right now, or?
Well, I mean, I think we went back to Toronto when Toronto played their game. They had to muck it up, and Cleveland's problem was they shooting. I mean, what I take from it is defensively they played a lot better. We held to 93 points yesterday and lost. We shot terribly. I was telling B. Falls at the beginning before we went full Vincenzo on y'all like he did me last week. we were talking about like the first two games, Harden and Mitchell scored over a combined 100 points in the first two games. His last two games, them jokers somewhere in the low 70s between the two. You know what I mean? That's the difference right there. They not scoring because they really meeting them at half court. They forcing the ball out. You see how tough the defense was Donovan Mitchell yesterday. Somebody's got to step up. You got to put more shooting on the court. With you got to play my boy Merrill more. You know what I mean? Maybe a little more Max Strus. Even Jordan Tyson, he kind of got going the first game. They lost game 3 because he can shoot and he's more of a physical defender too. They also can attack the basket on closeouts. So I like to see him get some more time and see Merrill with more time too. Hey, Mr. Wilson, I don't think James out in the club. It ain't too much to do in the lane.
He said in Toronto, T.O.
Oh, yeah. Now he might be in the 6 getting it in. He might be.
What's your
fast and all? I hope that ain't going on now.
What's your worry meter for Harden? With 10
got
being
no worries.
extremely worried. Oh, okay.
I mean, because he's a tertiary playmaker, right? He's the second or third guy because we need him. He can't turn the ball over 7 times, but we're not counting him to be the guy, right? I mean, that would be Donovan Mitchell. I mean, Sam Merrill capable of making big open shots, a la Paxson and Kirk. Somebody kick it to him. I mean, so like those kind of things. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, right now, you know what I mean? As the series go on and you move along, the pressure ratchets, right? And at some point he's gonna feel more pressure because he ain't never been to this level or never had this, a chance to making it at least to conference finals and getting a chance to go to the championship. I believe since the first time he played with OKC back with KD and Westbrook in 2011, 10.
A long time.
So long time ago. Yeah. So
did you see the tweet from Nick Wright about his field goals?
Nah, what Nick Wright said. I haven't been watching Nick Wright or none of them. I ain't been watching the sports shows during the week like I used to, man. I've been in my political bag a lot more lately. But what Nick Wright say?
James Harden has 77 games with 5 or less field goals made. 55 games with 4 or less, 35 games with 3 or less, and 22 games with 2 or less field goals made.
This just playoffs?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I was gonna say wow.
He didn't play. He didn't make the playoffs.
Right, he made the playoffs every year.
Right. He always make the playoffs. I'm like, that's a lot of games.
Right. When they got to 2 field goals, I'm thinking the number gonna go down. Like he's 22.
He just
that's a lot of games.
He
got the second all-time most wins without a championship behind Karl Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Playoff wins
Without a championship.
Playoff wins. Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
no, I don't have no worries yet because the pressure ain't high enough yet. They need to go out there and just do what they do this series, and
Yeah, y'all need to beat Toronto because Toronto is boring to watch.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They actually got some cool players, but it's just like,
cut the crap.
They can't. They all with us most of the time.
Ingram, Barnes,
Barrett.
No, I don't like none of them.
Yeah, Barrett is
Scotty play with that big false energy. He be real aggressive out there and stuff, attacking the baskets, dunking on jokers, high energy.
Pitbull.
But Ingram,
you doing this when he shoots. Shoot that.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. That get the game 3, they shot 60% from 3. That's an anomaly, right?
Hey, that ain't gonna happen again. You good? Hey, Kobe Bryant, relax. Hey, you good, man? They ain't gonna shoot 60% again. Yeah. Scotty Barnes, you could shoot that, man.
Okay. He been hitting them. He started, I believe, the first game at home, game 3, getting 3 in a row. Like
you can
maybe that was in Cleveland, they lost, but still,
CMB,
3 in a row.
CMB, you can have that. Jamal Shed, you can have that.
Yeah,
shoot all that. You can have that.
Yeah, so the difference is Cleveland's lack of scoring and making shots. I mean, because you can defensively, you should be able to hold them by playing like you played yesterday. It was an ugly game. Cleveland just played ugly offensively too, so it made it. And they still was up 8 with 2.5 minutes left and choked it.
No, you said it right though, Tate. They mucking it up. That's why y'all. That's the only way they go in.
Jacoby Walter didn't even score last game.
He was like 0 for 8 or something from 3. He was terrible.
He's 0 for 8 from 3. He didn't score.
Looking like Dennis Jenkins out there.
Because Murray Boyle stepped up.
CMB stepping up, boy.
Or your boy Shed, he only had 2 points.
Shed and Davion Mitchell, they the same.
He was 0 for 5 from 3.
Man, I seen Davion score drop like 25, 28 in the play-in.
He got it together in Miami a little bit, but
he had a lot better in Miami than he was
trying to compare him
in Baylor.
To Donovan.
At Baylor, he was a sheer defender, but he a Pat Riley kind of guy. Pat Riley liked him. He got a home in Miami now.
Yeah. But yeah, we at the 1 hour mark. You guys can go around the room and let her know what you guys got coming on for going on for the next week? We'll start in Chicago.
Just waiting on our GM search. We probably need to pick somebody very soon, I would think. Draft coming up. So we probably right. Yeah, draft lottery coming up. Need to pick that up sooner rather than later. So we can get this draft process started.
Lester Stewart interview we just did.
Yeah, just did a Stewart. Just did an interview with Lester Stewart, coach and basketball scout. Real good insight on who the Bulls should draft. Some if you're not really paying attention to college, he gives us some lottery picks and past lottery picks that he thinks the Bulls should be interested in. Some kind of unknown guys if you're not really paying attention to college.
And he coached Jeremiah Fears.
Yeah, Coach Jeremiah Fears, real close with him. That interview is up on our page, YouTube, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and SLHH Pod on IG.
All right, Tate, know-it-alls.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to leave here and go do a podcast on the Steel Curtain Network. Talk about the Steelers draft. The Hangover, 9 o'clock on Steel Curtain Network. And during the week, we got all kind of shows on the know-it-all, a lot of draft stuff, draft recap stuff, a lot of Steeler stuff, different things all week. The homies with the homie Pay and B Dirt on Friday night. The know-it-all is back on Sunday. We got a show every at least one every day the rest of the week. Tuesday, but some more than one. I know Wednesday we got 4. But yes, we got shows every day the rest of the week, live shows. So tap in, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with us and rocking with us. And like every Monday, it's cool to come hang out with you guys, man, because I did get a different perspective on stuff. I didn't know nothing about Angel Reese and the whole beat with the boy for Orlando. What's his name? Hunter, right? Not Hunter.
Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter, yeah. And Jalen Duran. So, that was interesting to know. I'll just say Ingram. I hope Glorilla be mad at him. He seemed to play bad when they're not getting along. So hopefully we get mad at him for something and he don't ball. When Cleveland game tomorrow or Wednesday? I hope it's tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it for me though.
Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. Thank you, sir.
And
shout out to my first place Cincinnati Reds too. I know we don't need to talk baseball. I know we just won the series against the Detroit Tigers 2-1. I was hoping we could get the sweep, but our pitching was big trash yesterday, and we start another series tomorrow, I believe against the Rockies or somebody. Yeah, but we 19-9 or 19-10, something like that. But first place in the Central, we haven't had a record this good since like 2000.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose was gone. But yeah, Pete Rose probably betting on himself and winning though, so I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's halfway commendable. But yeah, Bleachers to Speakers. We got the NFC North show on Wednesday, breaking down the entire draft, including Detroit Lions picks and everybody else in the NFC North. We'll give y'all a little update on the Pistons game. The Pistons are up 1 at the end of the first quarter, so I get an opportunity to watch the rest of the game. And every Sunday we covering the Tigers, a week in Tigers baseball. Shout out to, although we did lose 1-2, lost 2 games out of 3 against Cincinnati, we are also in first place. So how the Mets doing, Rick?
Yo, shout out to June, man. Shout out to the homie June 313. You know what I'm saying? June, yo, shout out.
No, he said Mets.
Shout out to the homie June, man.
Yeah, next question. But appreciate all y'all tuning in. See y'all next Monday.
Get your lick back. If a nugget on you something, ain't no chit chat.